Yeah, I should probably do something about that.
So I'm kind of upset today. I'm a little peeved, and before I go off on a total rant, I gotta remind everybody, save your ISO 8 refreshes today until server reset. We have that energy event going on at server reset, so save your energy refreshes. And we got 2 defense up videos that we're going to be going over today. I don't remember who they are. Let's see. I think that's Commander David and Blurred Words. We're going to be going over their defenses today. I think I will probably bring on some other content creators on voice to come help calm me down a little bit, because I was checking Reddit this morning before a stream started, and I read some things that really got me fired up. And I think you guys should know about it. I'm not sure if people know about it. We've touched on Reddit before, but I really, oh man, it gets me fired up. So anyway, what's up MSFers? What's up Way Too Raw? What's up another viewer? What's up Blurred Words? What's up Captain Conman? What's up Card Dog? What's up Too Slack? And what's up Dark Defender? What's up Elder JM? What's up Harold? What's up Honorborn? What's up Jaw? What's up Kamikazu? What's up Lane of Death? What's up not a Mr. Beast contest? What's up Rock Lobster? What's up Tall Dan? And what's up Omega Red? Okay, yeah, so let's go over to MSF really fast, and I'm gonna try and get some of these dailies knocked down and get done. Elder Jim subscribed to tier 1 for 7 months. Thank you, Elder JM. Appreciate that. Reddit is a trash heap. Yes, even more so today. I am just blown away at how bad it can get. I'm trying to like stay off that topic though, because I'm probably gonna end up going on a rant. And it's gonna be one of those streams, guys. Like normally I try to be as positive as possible, but I'm kind of having a hard time. Like I was in a bad mood yesterday. I didn't take my vitamins. I was all pissy. And then, this morning I woke up and I'm like, what am I gonna do for stream? I don't know. It's this full dark hold. Let's do that one. And then my full dark hold. Okay. And now, after reading this thing on Reddit, I was just like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How bad can Reddit get? This tune will be helping you get fired up. I hope so. Yeah, I was actually looking through my playlist this morning, Too Slackhead. I was like, what kind of song am I in the mood for? And this one kind of hit the spot. Oh no, stun, shoot. It didn't stun Agatha, I'm in trouble. If I don't get the stun on Agatha, things can go very, very wrong. I'm glad you could make the stream too, Dan. Appreciate it. Blurred Words, I'll try and go easy on you, buddy. I gotta admit, I didn't even like proofread any of the defense up videos or anything. I was so just not feeling it last night when I normally I'll cut up the pics and edit them and stuff. And last night I was not feeling it. And did everything this morning, was in a bad mood. So I'm trying to turn around. I've already got a smile on my face though. Stream always cheers me up, makes me so much happier. But man, we got some things to talk about. What's up, Zubin? Nope, over here, please. Gotta get that Agatha. Gotta get Agatha, otherwise the match is a no-go. There's the stun I was looking for like 8 turns ago. This is how I like to do my my arena attacks. I like to throw it on auto for the most part. Let's go back and see if we can't kill Wong real quick. Come on, where's the double tap? There we go. Now Agatha, please. Let's go, get her. Uh-oh. There's the rewind. Don't know how this is gonna play out. Could be a close one, folks. Not a big hit there. I didn't have anything. We had offense down and everything, so that was a totally survivable one. Let's pick off the weak ones, shall we? No, Vinor, we haven't gotten into the conversation. Akaji wants to join me. That's sorry, Ramen Face wants to join me. And I don't know, I might have some other people come on voice too and talk about it. I don't know if it's as big a deal to you guys as it is to me. But I was going through Reddit and I read something that I've never even seen before. I don't know if it's been there all along. I think this is an adjustment that they have recently made, and I'm pretty pissed off about it. So we'll get into that. I'm hoping Ramen Face can cheer me up a little bit. He's a very fun, uplifting guy, and I don't like being negative Nancy on stream, right? Because I don't have her wig yet. No, I don't like being negative on stream. I try to avoid it as much as possible, but man, I've just been like, this patch, is anybody else kind of feeling it? Like in this patch, we have a ton of things to do, but for some reason, I'm not excited about any of it. Like after the payouts for Crucible came out, I'm just like, man, half of Marvel Strike Force isn't gonna go hard in Crucible because it's less than 10% difference between first place and last place. So why would you invest a whole bunch in those teams if the payout's gonna be the same whether you win or lose, right? Like, I'm just gonna turtle the first several rounds and see how this thing plays out. I don't know, maybe the season rewards will be amazing. I hope so. I hope they do something to entice people to really go hard in the game mode, because it sounds to me like they've got matchmaking is going to be okay. Maybe not the first couple of rounds, but eventually matchmaking should filter out well. And I like the basic structure of it. I never played Swaga, so I won't know what I'm missing. The only rule I saw broke on Reddit is a friend of mine posted how Hydra Sniper is better than Merc Sniper, and it got deleted. What? How do I make you nervous, Kamikaze? Make you nervous with what I did on Reddit? What did I do on Reddit? Yeah, no characters in the Crucible shop. Who cares, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, Teal Gear is great, but like all the people who enjoy war and like flexing in war and who are gonna enjoy Crucible for just the spirit of playing it, they already have their Dormammu. They're not in that big of a rush for the Teal Gear. You know, they're already pushed through that stuff, so there isn't the drive. But and those people are probably gonna spend anyway, so they're in the it doesn't matter group. I'm talking about everybody else in Marvel Strike Force. It's just kind of I don't know. I want it to be a good game mode, and I want it to be fun, and I want it to be worth my while to invest in those characters. But if Rogue comes out and she's the Horseman and she's Crucible, and there's not great rewards in Crucible, it's kind of gonna be like, what's the point? Thanks, Joel. Appreciate the follow. This patch is perfect one to shrug off in favor of hoarding. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm hoarding. I'm building up Spider-Woman because I think she's amazing. I don't know if here, let me see. If you guys haven't seen Pathfinder and Benny Westside's infographic on Spider-Woman, it's kind of funny. Let me open this one up. I want to read this to you guys so you understand just how much, like, I saw this, and I'm glad that these guys saw this. Turn this down just a touch. Firstly, Spider-Woman's stats are incredible. She has respectable health with built-in self-sustain. Her damage stat is top 7 in the game, rivaling Deathpool and Morgan Le Fay. Her focus is very high at 16th, and she is 7th fastest character in the game with 128 speed stat. She also reduces accuracy for enemies with offense down, causing them to have 25% chance of missing any attack, and offense down is one of the buffs she can apply herself. Turn 1. Listen to this. This is kind of amazing. And I don't know why people aren't going more crazy about it. Her turn 1 ability is very early, unavoidable, unblockable, targeted ability block with additional negative effects. Her offense down and heal block both for 2 turns. That chains to 4 enemies, likely the full enemy team, and applies the secondary effects. This attack also gets double focus. This means it ignores blind, evade, deflect, and also will likely not get resisted. There are some big attacks she will go early enough to ability block, like Lady Deathstrike, right? You could stop her from rewinding turn meter. Captain Marvel, opening up if this team ends up on defense for some reason. I don't know why. Captain Sam, Doctor Doom, Shang-Chi, Squirrel Girl, Omega Red, Silver Surfer, Star-Lord, T'Challa's big move, right? Phoenix putting the stop to that. Cloak. And then check this out. This is how it works against Morgan Le Fay, and I'm really glad they put this in here. Morgan Le Fay's ultimate ability, if Spider-Woman has up to one Mystic ally, she'll go before Morgan Le Fay and be able to ability block this. And her focus is good enough, it might actually it work too. Let's see. With 2 or more Mystic allies, she will go after Morgan Le Fay's first turn, but because she is not a controller, she will not have been ability blocked herself and can prevent Morgan's second turn from going off. So, like, either way, she's just going to be really good against Morgan Le Fay, no matter what team you pair her with, right? And Captain Marvel, JJ, they're not Mystic. I think Nico is Nico Mystic or I don't remember. No, Nico is mutant, I believe. I don't remember what Nico is. She's Mystic. Anyway, there's only one, right? So as long as your 5th isn't Mystic, you're going to go before Morgan Le Fay and have the ability to stop this team, right? It could work against this team on defense. She's just crazy, crazy good. So I'm taking her to G16 as my 5th in City. Let's see here. What was I doing? Oh, I was doing some blitzing. Sorry. Let me go back here and catch up on you guys. Last patch was exhausting. I'd be farming Echo and Kate for the next Scourge, but they won't make them farmable because it's Scourge. Yeah, that's the question. What are they going to make farmable at all? Like, are they going to make anything farmable? Why are you not loading my next opponent? There we go. I'm at the stage where I'm looking forward to Crucible just for the reason to help me get the gear I need for the last remainders of Cosmic and Legendary DD5, but after that, I can see my excitement for that. Yeah, I have a lot of characters that I need to bring up gear because what I did with Dark Dimension 5 was that I brought up just characters that I wanted to bring up regardless of where I was going to use them in DD5. And now I'm kind of like, I'm doing everything I need to do in all the game modes. And now it's like, okay, I kind of want to focus on Dark Dimension 5. But like my 5th character in every section has like negative gear available for them. And it's going to be a long time before I get them up. What's up, Benny? Can we get a shout out for 2K Many there? I'm a cuddly mod today. Aw. Yeah, the wife was unhappy to hear that I'm so cranky today. My wife found out how much I was spending on MSF. I don't have Spider-Woman unlocked. Upside is no more... No more Scopely offers, right? You stop that medication. Oh. Well, coffee's kicking in. I'm getting pepped up now. Are you guys enjoying all this blitzing that seems just completely monotonous? I forget that we have a blitz event going on, this Madeline Pryor. And Madeline Pryor is turning out to be inconsequential, right? She's a whale flex tune for sure. I think I've got her at 4x4 or something, and she's not doing that great. Scourge is going to be so much fun with 3x3 Kate and Echo. Yeah, Yamato, I'm not building anything other than Spider-Woman right now. I'm hoarding everything. I'm hoarding everything, and I'm gonna wait for the other content creators to get like 5 days into Scourge. And then I'll blow my hoard on whatever seems to be working the best. And then I'm gonna give Scourge 3 runs through. That's it. 3 runs through, just like I did the last one. I'm not gonna go nuts on it. I won't make the last milestone. I'm tired of Blitz. I'm actually doing really well on the milestones for some reason, and I don't really understand why. I don't know how I'm making it work, but it's happening. I might even be able to clear all of the milestones for this one. I can't do that. Not enough gold to blow through. Right, I'm trying to hoard my gold too. New Marauders are really only good in Reactor right now for War since it messes up Kestrel. Right, in Reactor they're down to basically two teams that beat them. And you know what? I mean, I think that's actually really good. I think that the Marauder team with Madeline Pryor is perfect. It's not so frustrating, it's pissing people off. It's not another Heroes for Hire team, right? It's limiting you to 1, 2, maybe 3 counters that are effective against it, and it shifts the dynamic of War around. But other than that, Madeline Pryor is not a great character to invest in. She's not really fun anywhere else. I'm not seeing anybody use her anywhere. I mean, you know, we're not going to use her on... See, watch here. See, this team... Whoa, wow, that's a big punch up there. It's not going to beat that team, and I don't think it's going to beat that team. Let's try... I'm gonna skip that one and come back to it. Let's see how these guys handle the... Nope, Wakandans whoop them blind. Look at that. Okay. I should be able to beat that. All right. And then, oh, I need to do a couple more attacks with this team and make it work. Let's see if they'll beat this. I don't know. And then we'll use up some more energy. This team they can probably beat too. And this one here looks good. There we go. 90s, only because I've got 290 up here and it'll make it an even 200. I'm gonna do one more attack, see where it comes out. There we go. Okay, and moving on. So I'll combine War and Scourge. Right, I mean, Yamato, I'm basically gonna be using my leftover tunes. You know, I'll find my 6 best teams for Scourge and throw them in there, but I'm not gonna build Wakandans for Scourge. I would build Wakandans to build Wakandans. They look really cool. You know, I can't waste the resources there though, but I'd like to build Wakandans just because they look like a fun team now. I'm not gonna be building that new X-Men team because they're a Scourge team, and until I see their value outside of Scourge, I'm not going to be investing in them. Unlock and star up for sure, but not dumping my resources into it. And then, you know, the Young Avengers, I don't want to build, so I'm hoping that it's going to be A-Force, because at least A-Force looks like a more fun team, although I'm not excited about that Nico character. I'm building Spider-Woman because I was lucky enough to pull 7 reds, although will be years till I get 7 gold, right? That's the thing, Joel. When you pull something huge for a character, the farmability in the game right now is so horrible. Why didn't you guys tell me I had the small screen going? The farmability for the characters are so horrible. You never get there. Like, what's the point in pulling anything bigger than a 5? You know, you're not gonna get to 6 anytime soon. All right, daily arena battles, ISO, oh, save your ISO 8 if you didn't hear in the beginning, save your ISO 8. I think I did some of that, initiate campaign, villains campaign progress. I need to do that, that's what I need to do. You do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, but not the ISO 8. All right, and then I need to do heroes and villains really quickly before I forget. That one, and then I want to go back into my thing here and figure this out. Scopely really has to put higher difficulty challenges with more rewards. Yeah, definitely. They absolutely have to do that. Hey, where did this come from? Where did that come from? I must have got something. Now here's the opposite. I get her up to 5 stars because I'm really excited about the character. I bought both of her offers. I was really excited for this character. 0 freaking red stars. I'm telling you guys, that is the worst game mechanic in all of games, is red stars. It's terrible. It's why I don't do red star videos. I hate promoting that absolute garbage mechanic. Let's see, do I want these? I don't want those. Do I want these? I could do these. And then there's some other ones too. There's some other mystic gear that I should be farming too. Something kind of like over here. What's this one? No, not that one. Although these do need to be farmed a little bit too. No, really? Okay, we're just gonna do something like this. Let's do this one over here. Here we go. Just to get rid of some of this energy. All right, that's good enough for me. Four red, 0 yellow for Yamato. I'm sorry, buddy. I'll stop bitching. I'll stop my bitching. Well, you guys realize this is the last patch I'll be spending money on. I quit my job next month. At the end of next month, I quit my job. And so I can't justify being a spender on this game anymore because I have 0 income, which means I have 0 disposable income to be wasting on my hobby. So I'll be switching to free to play until I find out, until, you know, I go pick up a part-time job or something. But this is the last patch I spend money on. And honestly, I'm not excited about buying a Dazzler offer. Maybe Phantom X, just because he's kind of a science fiction kind of character. And Gambit, of course, is cool. Okay, advance the Alliance real quick. I'll do that one. Just to make Jaw happy. Just to make Jaw happy, I'll do that one. Raider ISO 8 daily battles. I think we're good there. I went through most of this store. Let's go here. These ones, those are good. That's no good. That's probably going to be garbage. I need these. I don't have any credits for it because war hasn't started. This is a dead store that I can't get anything out of. I mean, I guess I have 2,000. Oh, I guess I could get 10 of those. I could get 10 of those, and I do need them. Don't I need them? What do I need? I need something on Carter. What do I need for Carter? Oh, I need that paperwork. Okay, I'll wait for those to pop into the store before I try to get that, because I need a bunch of those. Okay. The Vigilante from Peacemaker series. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I wish they'd add Nightcrawler. Who is Phantom X? Exactly. It's going to take a month of Crucible to buy the teal unique. So exciting. Reddit rules. Okay, yeah, let's get to Reddit rules. Okay, where is it? Okay, first off, here's our calendar. I want to make sure everybody knows. Black Bolt, Merc Mayhem, Payday this Friday. We got the Victory Blueprint thing. I don't even know what that is. And we're in these events, and Cosmic Crucible starts on Wednesday, so I will be streaming that on Thursday, checking that out, so enjoy that. But, so, let me switch songs here. Something... where is it? Here, we'll just go to this. Easier. No, that's not the song I want. Where's the song I want? Here, here's something I can deal with. Okay. All right, so I was going through Reddit, and Ramen Face, I'll bring you in here in a minute. And Pathfinder, if you want to chat too, what I think I'm going to do is just jump into the gathering hall in the non-voice and just let you guys come in on voice, and we'll just talk about this. So I'm going through Reddit like I do every morning. I like to just get a brief overview, see if there's anything crazy new going on, any kind of updates. And I'm seeing the usual stuff like we need an inventory system. Yeah, we do. And then the interview with Zeke's, if you guys haven't seen that, the Nature Boy did that one. It's fantastic. It's getting huge views. He did a great job on it. It's pretty interesting stuff. You know, so I gave that the upvote. I don't care about Blitz anymore. I hit upvote on that. Take note, 560 of those. But then I looked over here on the right and I was like, wait a minute, what is this? Marvel Strike Force rules? And I started to look at the Marvel Strike Force rules. Okay, always search before you post. Okay, keep it civilized. Yeah, the usual stuff. And then I saw rule number 3 and I absolutely lost my shit. Do not discuss hacks. Do not discuss hacks. I hate when my civil liberties are infringed upon. I now know that I can come to Reddit and there are things I'm not allowed to talk about. I can't speak my mind. Now, keeping it civilized covers all the bullshit that you don't want people saying in here, just being vulgar assholes, right? I get that. I get saying mean, hurtful things and that can't be spoken of, and I understand that. And I'm okay with rule number 2. That's a great rule to have because I don't want to come across trash. But do not discuss hacks. That pisses me off. Now, we've talked about, I believe it's Toxie. I don't know if TyJ is also a mod here, but they run the Reddit and they are now employees of Scopely. And there's a big, crossover there, a big, what do they call that? Somebody help me out with the words I'm trying to come across here. It's a difference of whatever. And so we've touched on this before, but I never noticed that we're not allowed to discuss this, right? They don't want us to be putting out information that their game is broken, that it has flaws and holes in it that they can't fix. They don't want anybody to know about that. We got to hide the truth. And I went further down and I read number 7, quitting, rage, and complaint posts. Posts that make no attempt to provide perspective or offer any constructive criticism that has not already been addressed will be removed. Do you understand how vague a description that is? Basically, if you say, I don't like this game, and they don't like your post, it's gone. I think it's absolute bullshit. I think that this forum is garbage now, and I'm not coming to Reddit anymore. I'm not telling you guys to boycott. I never tell people to boycott. Do whatever you want to do. I'm just letting you know that when I come to Reddit and look to see stuff, I'm finding out it's bullshit. I'm finding out it's filtered, and then what people had to say is complete an utter slant in the direction of Marvel Strike Force. This is a crap place to go and post because you're not going to hear the truth. Now, most people don't like to come to Reddit because of all the salt and the vulgar and the hatred and the negativity, and I get that. It can be very, very overwhelming. But when there is an abundance of hacks and cheaters and all kinds of garbage that we don't like and we need to talk about that and discuss it, it's not going to happen here anymore because they don't want people to know that their game is broken and has holes. It is such garbage. I am so angry about this. I'm a big proponent of First Amendment rights, and I always say, no, I'm not even going to say that actually, but I just think that we should be allowed to speak about what we want to speak about. And I think keeping it civilized and respecting others is enough of a filter. We don't need to just have this do not discuss hacks. Marvel Strike Force doesn't want you talking bad about their game, so don't come to Reddit anymore. Can we please get another Reddit thread? I know Mobile Gamer has a Marvel Strike Force Reddit thread. Why don't we all go over there? Why don't we just give the finger to this bullshit, this filtered garbage, and go over to Mobile Gamer's Reddit thread and start talking about stuff over there, because he's not going to filter us. He loves the salt. He loves to hear people pop up. He laughs his ass off at shit like that, and I think I'm just going to start going over to his Marvel Strike Force Reddit thread and forget this one, because I'm not allowed to speak openly about my feelings about the game anymore. All right. I'm going to mute some music here. I'm going to I'm going to jump into the Discord. Hold on, let me go here. And I'm going to jump into the Discord of the non-voice. So if you guys want to, I'll be in there on voice if you guys want to jump in. Ramen Face and Pathfinder, I know you guys are messaging me here. So you could jump into the gathering hall and have a conversation with me about this. All right, let's go back. I see chat went by and by. So, okay, I'm going to back up way. Okay. No way, like confirmed. Yo, did the math and everything. Victory Blueprints is for ISO Blue Tier 4. Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. And why are they calling it Victory Blueprint? It's not like anybody has some sort of an idea of like, hey, let's theorycraft about who we're going to put ISO Blue 4 on. You're putting it on MLF. Everyone is taking MLF to ISO Blue Tier 4. Everyone is. I can't think of another place you would put it because it would be so detrimental to you in Arena if you didn't. Because every single version of your Arena team has Morgan Le Fay on it. So it's Morgan Le Fay Blueprint event is what it is. And let's not kid ourselves. Most of us will get one character to ISO Blue 4, and then like 10 people are going to get halfway to the next one, which is a joke. I don't even know why we're excited about that. Got this weird rash on my leg, says Hollywood, out of nowhere. I'm so glad I read your messages out loud. DC Primetime, thank you for the follow. I saw that. Thanks, man. Yeah, we recommend a doctor, Hollywood. The comments on Reddit are pretty uncivilized a lot of the time. Oh, they're very uncivilized. I mean, guys, the mods in Reddit delete so many things so often. It is ridiculous. There's so much trash on Reddit. It is pretty horrible in general. But now it's like even people who have good things to say are going to get filtered out. It was just like that guy that was talking about something a while ago, and his post got taken down. They found an excuse to remove him and all of his posts from Reddit because they didn't want people knowing about things. And now we have no writing about hacks on there. It's crap. I feel like discussing hacks should be fine as long as you don't talk about how to do it so people can learn how to do them. Exactly, Venora. I would say I wouldn't be happy with them limiting anything regarding hacks, but I wouldn't throw a fit if they said no openly explaining the how-to of hacks or something like that. I guess I wouldn't lose my shit over it. It's still kind of, filtering what I get to talk about, but let's see. I've got these guys muted. How do I unmute you guys? Okay. Nature Boy, you are unmuted, and Pathfinder, you are unmuted. I've got you guys on voice, so go ahead and say hello.
What's up, Ron?
There, we got Nature Boy. Pathfinder, you on?
Hello.
And there's Pathfinder. All right. So what do you guys think about the filtering of Reddit? Does this bother you guys as much as it bothers me? Do not discuss hacks and this this BS about how they can basically remove any post complaining about their game.
Well,
I'm not a big. Oh, you go ahead, Nature Boy.
Okay, well, I was just gonna say that. So I had an experience with them very recently. So, Ron, you know that I do a segment on my channel with where I have people come on to my channel and I put them on. They're beginner to mid game players, and they talk to me about issues that they're having, and we kind of talk through it to get them going in the most optimal way. So I posted on Reddit about maybe 2 weeks ago saying, hey, anybody wants to come on my show? Here's my Discord, that kind of stuff. And they deleted my message because I was, quote, self-promoting. So I sent them the mods a message, and I'm like, I'm not self-promoting, really. I'm trying to help the community air out whatever kind of issues they want, because
Right.
what you hear on Reddit is nothing but salt and people just being, I don't know if I'm allowed to swear on your channel, but just being
Go for it.
just being assholes about, anytime someone posts something, they get downvoted for no reason, and it's so stupid. So I wanted to give people a platform where we could have these conversations and talk about these issues that they're having in the game, that they're not going to, because when they're going to post these issues on Reddit, they're just going to get, BS comments. They're going to get just torn apart by just, by salty people for no reason at all. So I'm trying to give them a platform, and they said, no, you're self-promoting, so you can't post on here. So I said, screw it, I'm never going to post on here again then. So I've not checked Reddit. I've not been on Reddit since then.
Right. Yeah. But if you were to ask me to go post that for you, it would be fine because it wouldn't be self-promotion. You know, and it's the same thing. Like I could say, yeah, hey, Nature Boy's helping people out. You guys should check him out. Here's the link, and that would be fine. But it's this filtering, and OSU just had me open up the Do Not Discuss Hacks one, and it says, to clarify, the discussion of hacks or exploits handled in a civil and informative manner is acceptable to a degree. To a degree. Again, this is that lawyer bullshit speak that we get in the blogs where they're giving themselves some room to do whatever the hell they need to do. So they can still delete anything about a hack that they want to, because what is to a degree? That's a very ambiguous term. And so we don't know what we can discuss about it. I'm curious if somebody just wrote a complaint about hacks in the game in general and didn't even say what hacks they were talking about. I wonder if that post would even stay on Reddit for a day. It just seems to me like this is starting to get out of control, and I see there's definitely a conflict of interests with who's running Reddit and the fact that Marvel Strike Force it basically owns this, right? It's very frustrating to me that we can't even be open about it. I mean, forget the fact that this is a very salty place to go. Like, we all know it's a salty place to go. And so people know what they're getting into when they come here, right? Like, I don't post on Reddit anymore because I don't want my self-worth to just fall through the floor when people reply to my posts, because it's horrible. I don't know how anybody posts to Reddit because of the things people respond, but we know what we're getting into when we go to Reddit. But now we're not seeing half the picture when you come to Reddit because of how bad this filtering is becoming. We're only allowed to see the good stuff about Marvel Strike Force anymore, or at least it's starting to go that way. Pathfinder, what did you have to? You came in?
Yeah, so I'm not a big Reddit guy anymore. I know that they have, I'm sure a lot of servers have this, where certain things get auto-modded, like before it is allowed to actually be published on there. And so I've had a couple times where I've been like personally modded, and then I've actually had, like, I'm in a big cluster, like 1,000 people, and somebody still hasn't received all of their Morgan Le Fay shards, and his post was getting auto-modded because he was talking about how he still hasn't received his Morgan Le Fay post, like his Morgan Le Fay rewards, and I thought that one was interesting.
Yeah. Hollywood brings up a good point. I'm pretty sure Reddit is a private company, and so they can do whatever they want to do. And so that's fine. If they want to filter and come off at a slant, that's fine. Like, I always complain about mainstream news media being really, really slanted, and that's fine. Those are privately held companies that want to produce and make money selling you information, and they have a group of people they want to sell that information to. Marvel Strike Force Reddit page is basically owned and operated by Marvel Strike Force now. So we're only going to get the information from this Reddit that they want us to have. And the Reddit itself allows them to run this the way they want to. And so for me, this is the final straw. I already didn't like Reddit because it's so depressing to come here, right? It's just a lot of negativity and everything. And now that I know that it's so incredibly heavily filtered and that I'm not going to be getting the truth of the matter. And I don't know, is there another place where we could go that's like Reddit, where we could get less filtered information? I mean,
Discord
we can.
is an easy one.
Discord, right? But that's a lot of information, and it's heavily. It's hard to find the information you want in Discord. Like, you can come to my channel and ask me, and you'll get information from me. And you can go to Reminex's channel and ask Reminex and get information from Reminex, and things like that. But you can't, like Like in here, this I don't care about Blitz events anymore, 560 upvotes. This is obviously a popular topic that gets pushed to the top, and this system works well for bringing popular information to people's attention and everything. But if the information isn't allowed here in the first place, it can't be upvoted. And this is just, I don't know. Ramen Face, were you coming around? Were you going to jump in here and talk to us? I don't know. I got too many things. Oh, we got Bendable Straws in here. Bendable, you're muted, buddy. But Bendable, what have you got to say?
It's just weird that you think you have a voice in some of these social media platforms, and then now it's like they're limiting you on what you can say.
Right. It's, I don't know. It seems, and I know we have a lot of
opinion of others, but we can't express it in the way we would like.
Right. And I know we've got lots of people from around the world that watch this stream and everything. And so maybe it's unrelatable when I say this is very un-American to me. But, I think that it's, we have some horrible things that happen when it comes to freedom of speech in America. You've got like Westboro Baptist bringing disgustingly vulgar signs to the funerals of veterans and things like that. And they're allowed to do that, even though that's so freaking horrible. So freedom of speech is definitely a double-edged sword, and we do see some really horrible things. And I think we already see some pretty horrible stuff in Reddit. Why we're filtering the information that people need to know about in Marvel Strike Force, because hacks and people quitting the game are some of the most important things happening in Marvel Strike Force right now. My alliance is down 3 people. One of them left because they are frustrated with the game and they're just like, I can't take it anymore. I gotta quit. And right, that's huge. And there's a lot of alliances that are folding or collapsing or combining with other alliances because people are quitting right now. And a lot of the quitting has to do with the hacks and the cheats and the structure and integrity of the game. And so these are very important issues that we need to be able to discuss openly.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I don't know. Am I out of line? Like I saw this, I just went nuts. Maybe I'm just in a pissy mood this morning, but I was hoping somebody could be like, hey, there's a reason for this. Somebody give me the devil's advocate on this one, But it really bothers me, and I don't want to go to Reddit anymore because this is just garbage to me. After that one guy got banned for his post, and it was so obvious they found an excuse to ban him. I forget the person's name. It was in the beginning of my stream, and we went over the post, and then later it got deleted, and that bothered me. And then they put in these rules 3 and 7 with the vague bullshit lawyer speak. Oh, I'm so mad.
Generalizations, yeah.
Yeah, the generalizations. Oh.
Run. What I would suggest players to do, honestly, is to reach out to content creators, because they're the ones that are testing this crap in the game all the time. Most of them, with an exception of a few, are pretty accessible. I know I'm like on my Discord, I'm always on there. I'm always answering people that are talking to me. I know you do too. It's not like we're, with these rich and famous people that, don't have time. But anytime we have a chance to help the community in some kind of problem that they're having, we're always happy to do it to help people succeed. That I have, like I said, I make videos basically to do that. So I'm always available. I know everybody in this channel right now is available for that. So I would suggest that as an alternative.
Yeah, I think that's what we really have to lean into the content creators at this point in time. Discord servers are great for finding where to go for more specific information. You can jump into just about anybody's server and be like, hey, what content creators know about this topic or that topic, and they can point you. I kind of specialize in war defense, which is kind of the trash bin of the game, and that's fine. And other, Pathfinder is all over that blitz and giving you good blitz advice, and DD5 runs. We've got all sorts of different places you can go for these things. And I think that's what we really need to do, is start leaning into the content creators. In fact, Reminex just last week somebody brought to my attention, Winsome Wendy pointed out what an absolute failure I am. They found a flaw in my thinking with an ISO 8, and I was on Reminix's stream and I asked him about it, and he stopped everything, and we tested it thoroughly and came up to the conclusion that yes, I was wrong, and we don't put Fortifier on Strife anymore, so I have to run that correction in my videos. But Reminix like stopped his live stream and spent 20 minutes testing a character, and everybody was just hanging out talking about that. And that's the kind of community that we're in, is that people really enjoy helping one another figure this game out, because we don't have the keys and the information that we need from Scopely. I mean, come on, we had to go to a third-party website, which they then purchased, to figure out the basic assist attack, right? Like, that should be in game. You shouldn't have to go to the freaking website for that crap. Yeah, Boundaries, you have a very good point. The Devil's Advocate, posting awareness about hacks also promotes hacks. That's true. And they don't want us to promote the hacks, because if enough people know about the hack, then Scopely has to do something about it. But I guarantee you, Scopely will avoid doing anything about those hacks until they absolutely have to. And that's why we should promote those hacks. And that's why when Boylon and Dorky Dad put out a video bringing awareness to an exploit or something, I applaud those guys, because it forces Scopely to deal with that issue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it brings it out into the open. You can't hide what's in the open. You can't not smell what stinks.
Right, and I understand that some people disagree with me on that point of view, and I think that is a valid argument to be had. I think that's something that is definitely worth discussing, of whether bringing hacks to the light of day is the right move or the wrong move. I personally strongly feel that we should just not tell people how to do it, but let everyone be aware that those things are happening, so that players can decide if they want to continue spending their money on this game or not. So that Scopely has to get off their ass and make a change and protect what should be their customers. But we all know we're just buckets of money. We're just ATMs for this game company. What's up, Ramen Face? I see you in there hiding out. How do you feel about this?
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I just thought I'd sneak on up in here. Kind of a. Yeah, but yeah, no. This is bullshit. The number 7 especially is bullshit, because it's so vague. It's just like they can just say, I don't like that post. It's got to go.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
That's
well, I didn't break the rule. And they'll be like, well, I felt like it was complaining. I felt like you were rage quitting. The same thing with the number 3. The whole, when you open the thing, I forgot what it said exactly, but it was such a minute line of they're like, I think it's
acceptable to a degree. It's acceptable to a degree. Like, what does that mean?
When stuff gets opened up to vagueness. Come on now. Just say what you want to say. We're too lazy to fix hacks. So just stop talking about them, brush them under the rug.
Yeah, that I really do believe that's what it is. They want to try and stem the tide of people bringing this information to light. They don't want these things to be found out, which is kind of stupid on their part. It's really kind of a stupid thing to be like. How much effort did they have to put into putting these rules up on Reddit and getting their mods aware of this and restructuring the Reddit portion of their company now to deal with this? Why not put that effort into just like hiring 1 or 2 people to specifically work on exploits and hacks? Why not invest some of their profit margin into making the structure and integrity of this game better for their player base? Why not start treating some of their pissed off player base with a little bit more respect and showing them that, hey, if we're going to be making this much money off of individuals every month, we're going to give you guys a little bit of value for your dollar. Because I tell you what, I was going to stop spending after this patch because I quit my job. I'll be quitting my job and I'll no longer have disposable income to be wasting on my hobbies. But more and more, I'm just like, what's the point? What's the point, man? I don't want to spend any money on this game anymore. And it's not because I want access to characters early. I'm impatient, and that's okay for me to spend my money on. I understand that there's virtual products, and I get that it's a gacha game with mechanics and it's gambling and all that stuff. So I understand what I'm getting into, and I would be okay with that. But I just feel that time and time again, this company disrespects me so fucking much that I don't want to give them any more of my support. And the only reason I'm still playing this game is because I love hanging out with all of you. That is the only reason I am still here.
Same.
We love you.
More for the non-voids and the fact that I was leader of my alliance. Boy, my ass
Right?
out of here.
Right? Give me a reason to like this company. Just one. I don't know any reason to like Scopely. Hey, Drunken Gleam, I see you in chat, but if you want to jump into the gathering hall, go ahead. We can hear your perspective on rules 3 and 7.
Yeah, these past couple of patches especially. It's like, what's the point?
I feel like they don't want us to talk about quitting or anything on a social post like that because it's international, you know, it's the internet and it's public record. Anybody can access this. So if they just see negative posts of people wanting to leave the game, it's bad promotion for Scopely. So they're going to see it as, you know, it's slandering. They're going to see it as slandering, essentially.
Yeah.
What's funny is Scopely is bad promotion for Scopely.
But that is like the opinion of one. So it's like they don't want to limit you, but they're limiting you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't see any purpose in I mean, I guess if you want the stuff and you want to race to get the DD, fine, I guess, but why? Why give this company any more money?
Are you guys happy? Are you guys happy with this patch? I mean, do you feel like this is a good, fun patch that adds value and quality to the game?
It's just adding a game mode. There's nothing that those teams can't beat that we are already beating. That's
game mode doesn't have character shards. They could have solved so much, but there's so many unfarmable characters that they could have just put like at least give us one row. Just 3.
Right.
The past two or 3 patches have not been any value whatsoever, honestly.
Yeah.
Run,
yeah.
while you're at it, check your DMs from you too. I want you to see something.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
But yeah, the past couple of patches have not been fun. It's just been useless characters that people are dumping resources into when we don't have to. That whole Dark Hunter debacle, all of that stuff. Like none of it is helping us progress at all. I'm still struggling in 2.3. They don't have any solutions to that whatsoever. It's just I don't know.
they're just
I love this last this last line, Nature Boy. I love this. Content creators are able to post their own videos with a short blurb about them, not blatantly advertising themselves under the guise of helping the community. Yeah, don't help the community.
so they said I can solicit a little but not solicit a lot.
right that's
soliciting.
It kind of, do you guys, have you ever been in an alliance that had like really piss poor management, like really bad structure, and there were like really vague rules, and you never know if you're breaking the rules or doing too much or not enough? That's kind of what this feels like. Like they're trying to figure out the rules for their Reddit, what do they call this? The Marvel Strike Force Reddit subreddit. They're trying to figure out the rules for their subreddit, but they don't really have them outlined very well. And everything's kind of like, so you can do it kind of, but not a lot. And it's to a degree, but we got to, everything's so vague and not clear. How do we know what we can and can't say here? Unbelievable.
It's like they're trying to make an NDA before you even walk in.
Yo.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, I'm just catching on to this. I mean, are these new rules all of a sudden?
I don't know. I don't know when they were posted. There's no date. It just says Marvel Strike Force rules. Always search before you post. Keep it civilized. Those make sense. And then there's rule number 3: do not discuss hacks. Posts regarding hacks and game exploits will be removed. To clarify, the discussion of hacks or exploits handled in a civil and informative manner is acceptable to a degree. However, no content that shows the explanation or utilization of a bug, hack, or exploit will be permitted. So I would assume that if I wrote, hey, I don't like this APK hacking, it's frustrating to me, yada, yada, yada. And at the very bottom of the post, I were to write, it's very easy to find access to this. You simply Google APK hacks. They'd probably remove that because it's pointing you towards how to do it, right?
You can like talk about it, but you can't talk about how to do it. That's also on TOS on Twitch. You can't explain how to do a quote unquote glitch, or can't explain how to do a quote unquote exploit. Like if you explain it with steps, word for word, you will be banned.
Mm-hmm. And I wonder where the line is drawn. If you just mention, hey, it's really easy to find this stuff, not even saying Google it or anything, but just it's really easy to find this stuff.
It's over. If you say Google it.
So and like really, like what if I just say Google it, like I misspelled Google. Is that going to make it okay? Where do we draw the line here on pointing it out? Because the APK hacks were ridiculously easy to find and apply to your game. Like you didn't have to be that tech savvy to do it. And now, man, I don't know.
Number 7. You can't even rage. You can't even talk about.
Yeah, number 7's the worst.
No salt at all. Come on.
That's all people
What
do.
is this?
Reddit literally is for salt.
They want colors.
Yeah.
There's no
I'm-
Korea up here.
There's just salt.
No Korean
I
on
mean, what
Reddit.
happened to freedom of speech, guys? I mean, I can understand that if this was recently updated because I think Pintoxy, right? He works for Scopely now.
Yeah, Toxie is what he's going by now. He had to drop the pimp because he's a company guy.
Oh man.
Do they make you sign a terms and conditions before you join into this Reddit or create an account?
I don't remember ever signing one, but I don't know. I don't pay attention to a lot of stuff.
I never
Speaking of which, watch you guys who are streaming on Twitch, watch for your terms and agreement thing. They're going to be sending one out for that 70-30 split and taking a chunk of your subs and stuff like that. So when the terms and agreement things comes up, you guys got to start reading the boilerplate because they're going to slide it in there. I guarantee you. And it's going to go from a 50-50 split to a 70-30.
Yeah, they're gonna start taking a lot of more of our subs, our bits, our
Yeah,
anything,
but
even the charitable donations, even the charity ones.
yeah, and I think that's because Amazon owns Twitch and they're frustrated with Twitch not making them any money, so they're going to squeeze it real hard and then they're going to drop it. I think in 5 years we might see Twitch being sold off to somebody else or something like that, which sucks because it's
better
They got
start
rid of
streaming
the
on
Twitch
YouTube
app on your
while
PC.
you can.
what was that, Bendable?
They got rid of the Twitch app on your PC. They dated it. They said it's no more. Use your browser.
Oh wow, yeah. I think the handwriting's on the wall there. Well, that's what I'm starting a new game on YouTube Live, in a couple of months. So I'm not leaving MSF and I'm not leaving Twitch. I'll be here as long as everybody else is. But yeah.
Quite interesting to see streamers on YouTube streaming Marvel Strike Force because you can still talk about the same things. You just can't cuss.
Yeah, exactly. Do you guys remember, and I know he's kind of controversial, but do you remember when Casino was streaming on YouTube Live? Like, everybody was paid to go over to YouTube for a couple of weeks. Everybody was doing it. And Casino kept cussing, and everybody else stopped cussing, but Casino kept cursing and stuff. And I don't know the rules or anything over there, but of course, as soon as their paid promotional experience was over, they all came back to Twitch. I just, it wasn't exclusive either. They were just streaming on both for like 1 week. I remember that. It was just kind of weird to see some of them were following the rules and others weren't. I remember Mobile talking about how he didn't like it because he couldn't curse.
I will say, considering the numbers that I do see on views on YouTube and views that I see on VODs here on Twitch, the numbers are very different in comparison. YouTube has much, much more viewership of Marvel Strike Force than Twitch does.
Yeah, I think it's harder to start out on YouTube, but the ceiling on YouTube is much, much higher.
Oh, it's broad.
You have a much higher potential over there. But I went off on my rant, the difference between Twitch and YouTube earlier, and I could get pretty animated about what I find on YouTube. I find it a little boring for right now, but I think as more people go over to YouTube honestly, YouTube is putting in the effort to make their streaming platform work. Like they have raids now. They call it, I don't remember, like live to stream or something, or I don't remember what it is. But you can push people from your channel to somebody else with a raid, but it's incredibly clunky. It doesn't work right at all, but it's also safer. You don't get hate raids over there because no one can raid your channel basically without your permission over on YouTube Live right now. That makes it troublesome because, you know, if Asmongold or somebody wants to raid me, it's not going to happen unless I've already gone through and selected that. And why the hell would he raid me? So it's kind of different over there, but yeah. So I don't know, guys. About what?
Have you heard anything about the Facebook streaming? Facebook gaming?
I mean, a while ago they were talking about it, but I haven't heard anything for a long time.
I haven't seen any movement on that.
Yeah. I don't. They were making fun of it in stream chat here a while back. Somebody was talking about it. And so I don't know. What's Rumble, Hollywood? What's Rumble? Is Rumble like a real thing?
It's like conservative YouTube.
Oh, okay.
By the way,
okay.
Did you know that Marvel Strike Force is getting a new competitor this summer?
Isn't it Lord of the Rings?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're gonna beat them.
I will be playing that.
Yeah, but it's EA. Man, it's EA. I don't
games, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Gosh, I think it's going to be just as horrible as Swaga, just as horrible as MSF. I think they're going to be just as greedy. I think they're going to start out with absolutely wonderful offers, just everything, 99-cent microtransactions that just give you the world and get people in there and spending money and thinking it's great and telling their friends, hey, you know, quit Marvel Strike Force and come play Lord of the Rings. And we all go over there, and 2 years into it, they're going to stick us with 50 character shards for $45 or 30 character shards for $50, just like over here. They all follow the same path.
The good news is they don't have daily bugs, daily glitches.
Right. Because they're building it from the ground up. And so hopefully they would be smart enough to make a solid structured game where there's less cheating. I would hope they would look at their competitors and do their research and find out what's going wrong with these games and avoid those things. I was kind of surprised when Marvel Strike Force ripped off Swaga with Crucible and didn't make it better. They made it a less, you know, they made it less of what Swaga has. Yeah, they made it worse. Hopefully the matchmaking works. If the matchmaking works, well, who cares?
They polished it with
Just don't tie. Because then if you have lower TCP, you'll lose.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Don't have a tie. Although I think those ties are going to be pretty close, but it just goes to show, like, even in the simplest, most minute case, they go for their money over your ability to play, right? Because what it should be is the lower TCP wins, because that shows that you had the disadvantage going into the match and you got a tie. So you should win, showing that you're the better player, dealing with a harder setup to overcome. And instead, they said, no, we want to make sure that people are coming in with bigger rosters, spending more money that we can collect on. Once again, I'm sorry, guys. I don't like normally running such a salty, negative stream, but I was having a bad day and I came into this crap, and I just kind of feel like it's been a long time coming, and I kind of need to let the world know how much I'm pissed off at Marvel Strike Force, and now the way they're running Reddit, it's just frustrating.
Frustrating stuff's happening with the game as of late.
Yeah. What is going on in the game? What is happening in the game right now?
Best patch ever.
Best patch ever, right? Yeah.
It was a patch. So
just, your average Blitz check.
Yeah, right. Oh my god, I'm so sick of Blitz. Why can't we...
And don't forget to save your ISO refills.
Yes, ISO refills. I've been shouting that all morning. Why can we not get reduced screen time? How can they be so oblivious to the fact that there are all these people leaving because they are experiencing burnout, even when we are on the cusp of a brand new, what is supposed to be a fun game mode, like a fun game mode, because obviously we're not in it for the rewards. So it better be fun. And people are like, I just don't care. I just can't keep doing this. I can't keep playing these game modes that are intentionally designed.
They're filler.
Don't worry, you're going to be able to auto raid soon. So the content you're going to be able to auto.
But that's
Is it going
Right.
to be auto just Greeks or auto? What we
That's
got?
Auto.
because I don't think you can auto a Greek because your cooldowns carry over, and if you it's no heals. So if you're going in and you lose, it's over with.
My
I think
guess is you're going to, at a certain amount of 100%, you're going to be able to just auto the whole raid.
Yeah.
What if
I
we could
feel like
only
it should
auto
be-
G7? Then it'd be
I feel
useless
like
for
it
all of
should be
us.
based on the.
I think Nature Boy nailed it with we should be able to star the nodes. Like if you beat the node with 5 people standing, say 3 times or 10 times or whatever, you just prove that you can repeatedly beat that node with 5 people still left alive. Then you can click auto and it just clears the node. Right? Or what if they just did the entire section? Like if you can make it through mutant with 5 people standing at the end of the last node of the mutant section, you get to auto all of those nodes.
If you can 3-star the boss node, you can auto the lane.
Right? Yeah. Something like that.
I think it'll be your captains will be able to literally click a button and it'll just be done.
Really? You think
Certain raids? So I'm like, it's kind of
That'd be
sussy.
very interesting.
one more thing for the captains to do?
But are they
It'll
really-
just be a button, I think, that it says auto raid, and it'll just 100% the raid. And then in 24 hours, you get enough tickets, you do it again.
It was
Wow.
introduced way back when, but nothing came about it. It was available. It was a raid sim button that was available for like an hour, but it wasn't clickable. You couldn't do anything with it, and then they did a
Because they
rollback,
accidentally leaked
and,
it.
then it just disappeared forever.
Yeah, it wasn't even an hour. It was just 10 minutes.
That was
the
the day.
server.
That was the day Blitz Sim was a thing.
Yeah.
I just
And it
don't
was just
think
each
sending
individual node.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so either. I think having the ability to auto it after you've proven some degree of completion would be okay, but to just put the sim button in there for anybody to do at any stage of the game, I mean, I can't, it's going to be useless for me in the mutant lanes because if I sim the first node, I'm going to be screwed on the second node because of cooldowns. You know?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it'll work that way.
Cooldowns carry. Cooldowns carry.
Do you think it'll start your characters fresh?
The only reason.
No,
I mean, what about those people?
I literally think you won't even have to go into the raid. I think that's what it'll be.
Really? I think that's going to be terrible because there's some raid nodes that I enjoy doing. You know, believe it or not, I kind of enjoy doing tech with this crappy lineup of tunes that we've got, trying to figure out new and different ways of getting through tech. I'm sick of mutant. I've proven that I can 3-star every mutant node, but I still have days where my team wipes out of nowhere, and that just pisses me off. But tech's a different animal. You know, tech is less RNG, and it's a bit more strategy of who you're going to bring in and how you're going to attack in there. There's still RNG, of course.
So
I enjoy
in
tech
in
after the
Star
series,
Wars,
though.
in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, there are modes where once you beat it a certain amount of times, you just go in and you click sim, and it does it all, and you're done. I think that's what it'll be.
Okay. I think that's probably the best way to do it.
You said Greeks
It
the
just
only ones
takes
considered.
it just takes
similar.
away the probably most fun and challenging portions of the game to replace with garbage PvP mode.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, here's the one game mode that still matters, and we're gonna have you skip it. Right? I don't like how they're making these events and milestones intentionally unavailable for us. They are intentionally making them where we need to feel as though we spend money to do it. They are intentionally making content that is frustrating and long and then selling us offers so that we don't have to play their game. How stupid is that? They're selling us an excuse to not play the game. What the hell are we doing here?
Yeah, events that you got to pay for to
They're
finish.
selling you a
Mm,
flash pass for Six Flags.
no.
I mean,
I feel like I'm okay with events where you have to like grind, but when the grinding comes in the form of a character that has been out for 2 years, and there is literally no point in blitzing for the thing. There is no point in me blitzing for Iceman. And then they introduce a Blitz Rumble, which has the worst rewards I think I've ever seen for a blitz. And
right. Reducing the amount of gold we get.
They just take away things that require you to blitz for a milestone that at the very end has some pretty okay rewards.
Yeah. And honestly, like, Madeline Pryor is turning out to be so inconsequential to me. I've told everybody, skip this tune. She's a whale flex for sure. And she is proving to be exactly that and nothing more. I've seen no one take her into Dark Dimension. I've seen no one using her in raids. I've seen no one using her on a hybrid offensive team. So to me, that just says she is incredibly one-dimensional. And you know what? I'm still pissed off when I go up against Uncanny in Blitz and my team loses. Like, she's supposed to be shutting down Phoenix and it just doesn't happen, you know? And mine's not exactly maxed out or anything. I don't know what mine is. Let me go take a look here.
I know it's pretty boo-boo
You
bowls.
shouldn't have to max out a character just to survive one fucking match.
Right.
Some more fucking stars, bruh. Where the stars at?
Yeah. I need some red stars, right? That's another thing. You don't get me started on red stars right now, because my Spider Woman is sitting at 5 yellow, 0 red. I opened up a fleet of red star orbs on her. I have gotten 0 for her. This game mechanic sucks.
Have you
doing right now? I'm gonna give you some energy. Doing right now.
Have you done your 10x Dark promo pulls yet?
My 10x Dark promo pulls. I've got an MLF all the way up, so you know my MLF is 5 red, and then I guess I could do what here. Where am I? No, I want this one. Orbs right here. So I was opening all my basics during Spider Woman, trying to get her up. I think I'm going to stop opening during the 10x promos, because the only character I care about is putting red stars on Ultron right now, and I'd have to invest in him also. And I think by the time that comes around, I wish I could get Ultron built up, but I think I'm going to save these for the next characters, because I don't have any of the Elite Fours. Like, we got 2 Elite Fours and that's it. I'm down here a 7. That's for Apocalypse.
You could wait for the boosted 5%. They're probably going to do it with my guess is probably Captain Marvel, Nico, and Spider-Woman, and the little 5% whatever's to make it 15.
Yeah,
with Dark Gold.
I think I will do that, especially if I get a fat 0 on Nico too.
Oh, dude.
Just do what I do and don't open red star orbs for people you don't care about.
I'm very curious.
I don't.
Because it's a Crucible character needed for Crucible that starts now.
Yeah.
So
and
why release a character with that tag if we can't even use him? But I'm wondering if Gambit is going to be released before then, or how long does Crucible last?
Crucible is 48 hours setting it up, 24 hours knocking it down. I don't know how many rotations we get. I think
one tournament, so it'll be 3 matches, and then it'll go away for a while.
So I imagine that'd be like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then it'll go away. Or wait, because if it's 48 hours setting it up.
So think about it in the same vein that War is. It'll be 3 times in a week. Yeah,
but I mean, if you have to set up your teams for 48 hours,
the first one I think is 48 hours.
Just to give
and then you think it'll be what, 24 hours to set your teams and 24 hours to knock it down, because that would be, then you'd be 6 days with Sunday off or something like that. That would be okay.
It would sort of feel like how they do in Clash of Clans. They call it what is it, Clan Wars? But they do it Clan War leagues, so it's like 7 battles each 24-hour periods, and consequently each other day you're setting up your defenses for the next day, for the next group you're playing.
A Fame says it pretty well in chat. He says 1 tournament a week. The first setup is 48 hours. Anytime after that is any time before the tournament starts. So so like my war defense is set right now, and it just stays the same from war to war. And so it's just in between those attack periods, you'll have time to change it if you want to. Otherwise, you'll leave it, I'm assuming, which makes sense. And then you just have 3 matches, each lasting 24 hours, probably Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or whatever. Maybe you can go into zones. I don't know. I mean, if it's 24 hours and it's on your schedule, right? Because I could do it right when it starts, or I could wait for the content creators to do it and then see what I should do, which is probably what I'm going to do. And then I can do it all in the last hour, you know?
You know, they can't expect, this is an international game, they can't expect everybody to do it right when it releases. Are they going to be zones?
I don't think they need zones. I think that with a 24-hour period to do it, you'll just do it at some point during that 24 hours, regardless of where you are on the planet. You know, I mean, everybody's.
I was talking with Nietzsche. Are you familiar with Nietzsche?
Yeah.
He was telling me he actually got to play test Cosmic Crucible, and I asked him, I was like, do war defense even matter? He said, no, war defense tags don't matter. They don't apply. So like any of your war defense teams, say you had a Shang-Chi on war defense, now you can use him for offense. Now you can really shake the envelope. You can pull your offensive ones that are on your defense and bring them out. So you're gonna see Dorm hold on defense, guaranteed, because it's gonna be 2 attacks, and it's gonna mess up the other team's what do they call it? Efficiency bonus for the less turns you have to take. You're not going to want to take summon troops like a multiple man. He's going to kill your score because each of those dupes is a turn. It's just very, very, very tricky.
Yeah, Heroes for Hire will not be on defense. They're going to be a terrible team. I think they're going to be pretty bad for offense too, tell you the truth, other than taking pieces of that team.
I'd split them up. I'd do Eternals, Emma, Loki, Shang-Chi, if you want to break it up like that.
Yeah. Honestly, the first couple of rounds of this, because remember, it's preseason too. I don't even know what that means other than they're giving themselves an excuse to mess it up and then fix it later. Like they're letting us know ahead of time, hey, we're going to do like we always do for every fucking event we ever release, and we're going to screw this up royal. We're just letting you know ahead this time, and we're going to call it preseason. So at least they're doing it that way. But it's preseason, so honestly, everybody's complaining about the rewards not being very good, and they always start out with bad rewards because they can't nerf them. So they might start out low, and then they may add to the rewards. So in the beginning, I'm going to turtle everything. I'm going to be putting in like Infinity Watch and Darkhold and anything that, like, I've got this essay with Doc Ock and Captain America that is a real pain in the ass because of all the healing and blocking and stuff. And so I'm going to be putting teams like that on defense that frustrate people, take them a long time to beat and all that stuff. Meanwhile, I don't care if I win or lose. If I shoot my score way down, I don't care because the rewards are going to suck in the beginning. And then maybe later they'll increase the rewards when they get all the kinks worked out. And then I'm going to go full throttle when I understand how the mode works and how the different room bonuses work. And I'll really get serious about it and push hard. And I'll also be pitted up against easier people because I will have not really, gone 100% in the beginning. I will not have developed my Crucible teams in the beginning because I just don't know if this is even worth investing in right now.
I think it'll be fun, but it's really just up to what you want to do. I mean, the rewards aren't going to be great. Just have fun with it.
Damn character shards up in the bitch.
Just play it like we did Tower. Play it like we did Pocket. Use your roster to the best of your ability, and then we'll find out what the next event is.
Yeah.
Who to upgrade though?
Well,
I will say the Crucible store is a bit fucking expensive. We don't even have enough credits with the free shit to even get one unique.
Yeah, I can get, like, I have with what came out in my in my store, I have 2,000 of those credits, so I could get something, but like
stuff.
Yeah, like I was looking, like, there's I need Carter. I need not this paperwork, but the other paperwork for Carter. I don't remember what it's called. And of course, it's not the one showing because it's never the one you want that shows. So, and I don't know how many points are we going to get per win? Do we know that?
And mind you,
somebody in the comment did the math. Somebody in the chat did the math.
Why are the purple orbs gold?
Nani?
The orbs in the Crucible store, why do we need gold credits to open that shit? If you click orbs, it'll show you.
Orbs. Okay. Oh, a different currency?
Yeah, it's what you get for being the top rank in Crucible. Essentially, that's what you're going to be getting.
Oh, so this is the reason to go hard?
Exact same thing as war.
Yeah, look at what you get out of the teal one. The teal one is actually looking pretty good because you get 20 of whatever in the center. You get one on the left, and you get
20 of these.
Yeah, you get plenty of the. So
this is the farmable stuff, though, isn't it? That's the farmable stuff. And then one of these.
It should have been the other way around.
Should have just been a damn war teal orb, but we ain't gonna talk about that shit.
But look,
hey, at least we're getting 3 pillars on this one instead of 2 pillars.
But if you look on the left, you see how they added that sneaky 32.50% of that you can get TL SBCs.
Where?
Instead of getting your unique, and it guarantees one of those motherfuckers.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Part. And it's a part. It's not even a fucking full piece.
Oh my gosh. How shitty is that? Oh, those sneaky fuckers. Oh my gosh.
Never gonna get a fucking unique.
And look down here, the ones that are so prevalent, these ones are 7%, where the others are 5%.
Yes.
And then 4% on these. Oh my gosh, they really shifted this around.
You already know they're gonna sell this currency in the store to the customer.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be a $50 pack for 2,800 pieces.
Oh my gosh. You guys are not cheering me up. What did I bring you on for? You're supposed to be making me happy. This is supposed to be I'm known as a happy, positive streamer. What are you guys doing to me here?
I'm excited.
You're the only one I've met. Pathfinder, you're the only one.
This patch was so good, man. We had
the orange one is 40.40% for SBCs.
The best thing they're doing is revamping old characters. That's the best.
It's in the right pillar. It's in the right pillar. Oh my god.
40%. Oh my god. Hey, you know what? Everybody's bitching about SBCs. You asked for this. And look, it's actually 44.44% because you've got them here and here. It's double listed. It's 44%. What a crock of shit. I don't know. Let's go back.
It's a fucking part, dude. It's a part. And notice how in the purple one, they didn't do it to the left pillar. It's a scam. They only did it to the teal one.
Yeah. So in purple gear, it's fine. Whoops.
Yeah, in purple gear, it's not even there. On the left side, it's not there.
Because they fucking.
That's the right side, left side. Yeah.
It's a scam. It's a scam.
Those are all even numbers too. Oh my god. This company.
It's not even here.
This is not the answer to teal gear. Just keep waiting on the teal gear war.
Yep.
They're doing this to trick you.
I think what they're doing is they're waiting and they're trying to get to people to spend their war currency, and then they're gonna be like, "Oogie boogie, motherfucker! Now it's here."
Elite.
I've been spending my war currency.
See, I'm saving. I keep being tempted to open this. The thing that stops me is I don't need any of this orange gear. I just don't need it.
Just clicky it just to see what you get.
If you're gonna do any of them, do War Orb 1. That's the G14 stuff.
See, this one's got a boosted rate there too. But at least you're getting 30, so at least you're getting more for this boosted rate. You know, you're getting 30 instead of 20.
In this orb section in the war store, I would love to see a war character orb for white fragments.
Say that again?
What?
I would love to see a war character orb, like characters that are farmable in the war store, in an orb for the white credits that we've been farming.
For these up here? For these elite war credits?
So we can double use that. So it's full from the Kraken's supply.
That's a fantastic idea. You should post that on Reddit. Just be sure how you phrase it, because they might take that down.
They might see that as an exploit.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I got to do some defense up videos, guys. Thank you for joining me in here. I'm gonna switch gears. I'm gonna try not to tear into these guys' defenses too much. I haven't seen them yet, though. They might piss me off even further, though. But I appreciate you coming on. So Yeah, and I'll everybody who joined me in here, I'll put your guys' links into the YouTube video when that posts later today. Also, guys, be sure to put your links and logos in the links and logo thing in the non-voice thing. It's such a pain in the ass for me to have to go hunt down your stuff and type it in there. So
Gotcha.
put it in there.
I'll post it.
So
Get everything switch.
all right, thanks guys. I'm out of here.
See you.
Okay, let's do some defense up. I'll grab the blazer and we'll get to this. I vented a little bit. This patch has 25% less anal leakage. Pathfinder loves this patch. Man, I mean, I was very excited for this patch, but the more I learn about this patch, the less excited I am. And I tell you what, if Crucible turns out to be fun, if it turns out to be fun the way I thought Tower was fun, I will full stop on all the bitching. I'll start building Crucible teams and I will start having fun playing this game. But a lot is going to depend on matchmaking and a lot is going to depend on the season rewards and how they restructure it after preseason. So there's a lot riding on Crucible for me. Whether or not I'm going to get excited about this patch and start investing in it. But so far, man, I am so upset with the move Scopely has been making. Okay, YouTube, we'll be right back. Just some of those defense up videos. You can find them right here on the same channel. And we're going to do some raids. Let's see what we've got going with the Ultimus Raid. Do you guys know why I'm doing Ultimus? Is anybody else doing this in their alliance? We're down 3 members in the Pirates. We're looking for just about anybody with a pulse to come do raids with us. What's my take on the Zeke's video? I thought it was fantastic. The only questions that the Nature Boy missed, he ended up covering in the Gleam. Like, he went on Drunken Gleam's stream, and I saw him live and got to ask him the one question there, which was Zeke's under an NDA while recording, and more info about the NDA process. So he didn't get any information about Zeke's regarding NDAs, but at the time of the recording, she was not under an NDA, so she could totally talk freely about stuff. And that was the only thing that I thought he missed. Otherwise, I thought he did a fantastic job. It was really good. Zeke's is a fun community manager. I wish that she was still here because I remember the days and we got good info out of Zeke's. And she was willing to just take initiative and do shit that needed to be done. And she talked a little bit about that in the video. No problem, Blurred Words. You're very much welcome, man. Thanks for sending those in. That video will post probably tomorrow, okay, buddy? Clicking the auto button and talking with chat on a chill stream today. Because there ain't shit to do, I gotta tell you. Oh, I know what there is to do, right? I gotta do a Blitz Rotation, don't I? Yeah, let's go do a Blitz Rotation real quick, then we'll come back over. We're running Beta 2 over Ultimus for easy points. Yeah, I think we're doing an easy beta also. I think somebody accidentally clicked the one that's trait restricted. So we jump up to like 60% and then everybody just farms the nodes that allow you to use whatever you need to use. What's up, miniatures? It is going okay. Things are improving. I had some non-voice on this morning to talk to me about the situation and calm me down. I got all riled up because I went to Reddit this morning, which is never going to happen again. Because there's no truth on Reddit. There's no truth on Reddit whatsoever. What's up, Hodor? Have you finally come over to our side on Strife being a horrible fortifier? Yes, Hollow Lord. Strife, there's no value in it. Reminex did the math. He showed us on his stream, and so I don't remember when this was, and I don't know when it changed because I wasn't paying attention. So thank you guys for helping me figure this stuff out so I can come correct. There used to be where Strife would leave 5% of his barrier still available, and so having him bring up 7% on turn was topping him off, and that little bit was the reason why I was recommending barrier, to make sure that every ounce of his shield is full. However, there was also a time when the minor defense up was overriding the defense up that Emma put. So he would only get 25% instead of the 50% damage reduction, which was stupid. So the fortifier was actually detrimental. Before last patch when we got the rework. Is that when it happened? Okay. So it's just a rework to his team. He now fills himself up. And then see, the thing is Sinister is giving him the rejuvenation or revitalization. What's it called? The little plus health icon. What is that actually called? I always call it a rejuve. I don't think that's the correct terminology. Somebody help me out. Anyway, I'll call it a rejuve, whatever. The rejuve over his head gives him 10% barrier regen. There it is. Regeneration. That's it. Thank you, Athame. Minor regen and regen. Okay. Everybody's throwing it up. So he would get the regen or minor regen or whatever, and that gives him 10% barrier on turn. So with his team and that regen and everything his kit does and all that, he gets full barrier and he gets the defense up from Emma, so there is just no point in putting fortifier on him anymore. You can do a 2.2 healer or 2.3 or whatever you want to do of anything else, and it's going to give him more benefit. I like Skirmisher when paired with a big Madeline Pryor because she needs all the vulnerables she can get to use her basic, although I think she is so slow and everybody's like killing her before she even gets to turn 2. It's just weird. Reminex is recommending healer, and it makes a good point, not so much for the health, but so that he has one more regen over his head, so when you go to clear or positive effects off of him, it might clear the regen instead of the taunt. That's how pathetic ISO 8 is for Strife. All it is just boosting his stats, really. Like the other side, it doesn't matter, man. It just doesn't matter. What's up, Patik? Yeah, they are synonyms, aren't they? I'm glad people don't give me a hard time for that. Well, there's an anatomy lesson. Nope, we're done with that. We're done with that. Let's go do a rotation in Blitz, I think. I need a Blitz rotation real fast. Haven't even done all my dailies. Remember to save your ISO 8 refreshes. Don't use those. Don't use them ISO 8 refreshes. Should I pick teams? Should I pay attention and pick teams? Man, you know what I'm thinking about doing? Because I always script Blitz, because I always don't pay attention, I'm thinking about going through my, I can't do it here. I can do it here, I think. I'm thinking about going through this list of teams, and what do we got, 40? So that would be 10 teams. So every 4th team would be a sure to lose team. And that's what I would use in Blitz. So it'd be 3 winners and then a sure to lose team, because I'm having trouble staying in tier 6 doing a script Blitz when normally I would bounce back and forth between 7 and 8, and now I'm bouncing between 5 and 6. I don't know why. I think it's because of all these huge tunes, but like these aren't sure to win teams. Nihore 1000 is following. Thank you for the follow, my friend. I appreciate that. These teams are no longer sure to win. Like, I have trouble picking things that they can beat. So I would do stuff like I would take him out of here and put him on a team that he has more synergy with. I know he's synergized with this team, but they're crap. But like, put him on a team where he's gonna do good, and then utilize this team, and then like, I don't know where my Wakandans are going, so that's another discussion. But you know what I'm saying? Make 10 garbage teams and filter them in every 4th team. So as I scroll through, I have a sure to lose team, and then what it would allow me to do is just automatically stay in lower tiers and win. You know, and that way I would be getting 30 wins, because I'm having trouble getting 30 wins on my rotations now. Uh-oh, what's going on here? 1 hour, 51 minutes. And what's this? 1 minute. Oh, okay. We're gonna go to raids real fast and come back to Blitz. I don't know why that's messed up. I still haven't logged in today. Been a shitty morning. I'm sorry to hear about that. I just have all my teams set up to win fairly consistently. What is this? Bio or tech? And it's Darkhold I'm looking for? Yeah, so I can't get anywhere with that. The reworked teams you face in Blitz makes it harder. I think so also. I think it's the reworked teams. I think it's the fact that people are able to get these more powerful tunes at lower star level, right? Like everybody's got an MLF basically. And so you're seeing her in ranks 4 and 5, where we used to, like, when when really powerful teams, like, I don't know, when Black Order was out or something like that, you would only see Black Order in tier 6, 7, and 8. And now you're seeing them in very low ranking tiers because I think those lower ranked tiers are where they pull newer character rosters from or something. I'm not sure. But of course, the star and the gear ranking on that is done completely. It's compared against your roster, right? So they're looking at newer players' rosters, which contain these meta characters, and then bouncing the stats off of your roster, and you get your ass kicked. They rework teams you face in Blitz, makes it harder. I don't think Run was expecting a vernacular lesson today. That's okay. You don't think I want sure to lose teams? Why not? All I need is 30 wins of rotation. That's what Boylon bases his cheat sheets off of, is 30 wins out of a rotation. That's all I want, is to script Blitz and get 30 wins. I don't care what tier it is. I don't need Iceman. I'm not trying for shards. I buy character releases because I hate all the other stuff. I'm skipping this crap. Give me a bio or mutant. No, I want Mystic. There, that's it, right? Mystic. There we go. And let's go Darkhold. We're gonna skip all that crap. I don't think it really matters the placement, right? Although that's the placement I want anyway. Oh yeah, because I'm just gonna go in and skip out. I felt like when I reworked my Blitz teams, I was losing more than winning, but I worked out the math. I was actually scoring higher. And then quit. Blitz is unreliable lately. Oh man, is it ever. I say just build 20 teams that are guaranteed wins. Well, I want to build 30 teams that are guaranteed wins and 10 that are sure to lose. So the 10 forces me to stay below tier 5 and just makes more wins happen. It definitely takes more time and you have to pay more attention, but there are definitely team setups that will give you 36 or more wins per rotation. Dan, I agree with you. If I were to pick the 3, I can get 40 wins. I can get 40 wins in a rotation, but I would have to pay attention and play the game. And we all know that we don't play this game. We sim this game. We auto this game. We come in and we click red dots and we collect resources and we try to avoid this game as much as possible, to the point where we spend $50 on an offer so we don't actually have to play this game. Anybody who plays this game is out of their damn mind, obviously, right? I'm still a little cynical, I'm sorry. I'm getting a little sassy. I'm trying to be positive. There's no reason to be having one character carry a whole team. Well, one character doesn't even carry a whole team on my roster anymore. If they'd stop teaching people to make better Blitz teams, it would be easier. Yeah, I know. Pathfinder just ruined it for everybody. Although the thing that catches me off guard is when the rare times when I do pick teams, I'll come across that Wakanda team and I habitually think it's an auto win and now it's an auto loss. 9 and 9, I already did that. And we're gonna go back to Blitz and we're gonna finish this rotation. Blitzing sucks. Plus, that's fewer teams you'd have to do in your Blitz rotation and would cut back time, which is what everyone is complaining about. Oh, you're saying if I just put in like the 20 sure to win teams or just 30 sure to win teams and then just leave it empty? I'd rather have the sure to lose teams mixed in there holding me down. You know, if I wanted to, I could skip that sure to lose team. If there's ever a new character release, like a Wong Blitz, I could just skip that sure to lose team and just go with the 30 wins and keep rotating through. I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to the Wong Blitz either. I scripted that one. I blitz hard because I am totally free to play. And that's what you got to do as a free to play player. Tall Dan, how do you feel about them doing a sim all button for all of blitz? You hit one button and it sims your entire roster instantly. Do you think that would be good for you or bad for you as a free to play player? Do you think that would be good or bad for new players? And do you think that would be good or bad for OG players? Because for me, I think that the OG players would be hitting that sim button. However, they would be hitting that sim button every time they're playing the game. So they may not turn on their 2-hour blitz timer. They might, but they probably won't. But every time they're in game and it's happened to been 2 hours, they're going to go ahead and tap that button. There's no downside to it. It takes a second and you get a few extra Ultimus shards or something. That would be bringing up their sim score. Whereas a lot of OG players right now, myself included, if there's not an event running, I run through the new blitz once, collect the milestones, and then never touch it again except for 2 blitzes every day for the daily rewards. Well, now I'd be hitting that sim all button, so my score would go up in those instances, taking away shards for newer players. So I don't know. I probably hit milestone 39, but 40 is purely free to play. Pay to play or not, pay your games, Scopely motto. Even just Killmonger alone can get you a surprise loss, right? I know it. Sometimes Blitz is also just spits on you. My Dark Hunters lose a 200k punch down versus Web Weeds. Yeah. In my opinion, that's good for OG, but bad for everyone else. I think so too. Bad for anyone who wants to score high. It's going to pick the wrong matchups. The key to scoring high is picking the right matchups. I would like to see 4 max rotations per day. Hoder's Honor, I think you're right. I think if they made 4 charges per character, you could then do all 4 rotations all at once, and if you wanted to play them manually, you could, and then you'd be done. And new players and free to play and stuff, they could do those manual rotations all on their own time and get them done. And then you could put in a sim all button for other people who would go through and do all 4 rotations, but it would be simmed. They'd get a lower score from the sim and they would get less successful attacks. Okay. Okay, well, I'm about to close down. You want to give me a minute? I'll go get them with you. Okay. All right, guys. My kid's sick at school, and we got to go pick him up. I'm not going to send my wife to do it by herself. And I'm actually getting a little burned out and everything, so I'm going to go pick up my son. I don't know which one is sick, but one of them is sick and needs to be picked up. I'm about to close down stream anyways. So thank you guys all for joining me.